what a silly little day this was. Oh my days. Last week, I think if some of you guys follow me on Instagram, probably put that up here, you would have seen that I got invited to a Crash Team Racing event. Here is some B-roll footage kindly provided by the guys who organised the event, because they're remaking this original Crash Team Racing. It was genuinely one of my favourite games when I was younger. I played this loads, and we got to go to this event where, first of all, you went in actual go-karts and was racing against loads of other people in actual go-karts, and I was quite rubbish at that. More on that later. And then afterwards, we got to go against the same people, but at Crash Team Racing. So because I was so bums at the original go-karts, there's a lot of pride at stake here in this, because there was, and also as well, there were like a lot of like proper super gamers at this thing, and I didn't want to lose twice in one day. So here's a little comparison of the original game and the new game. And this was my track, Sewer Speedway. I was very good at this one. So I remember this one. The controls are like exactly the same as like normal Mario Kart. So the pressure was on here, as well as the person who was Tiny Tiger as well. Like, he smashed right into the back of me in actual go-karts. Important to add though, it was pretty much my fault. I was a danger to myself and other go-kart users, because I was driving the go-karts like I was in Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing. Like, I was like trying to power slide around, like braking hard and like skidding around, which isn't the way. That's not the way to go-kart, guys. Didn't think you'd be on this YouTube channel for go-kart tips, did you? But yeah, so that was particularly an interesting one for me, because I was so bad at it. But am I going to redeem myself in the Sewer Speedway face-off against pretty much my nemesis, Tiny Tiger? My friend who came with me is the polar bear, whose name escapes me at the moment, but we got the polar bear because it looks like his dog. He's got a dog called Goose, and he's a polar bear pretending to be Goose. And that was an excellent moment, using the time warp thing to take out Tiny. So this was pretty big. So basically, we were all sat on individual PlayStations, like in a kind of like a LAN arena setup, as we go into the final lap, with the same people who we went in the go-karts with. And it was cool to be like, it was like playing online. So there's going to be all like the online stuff on here. This was annoying. Is there going to be heartbreak or triumph here? Because you'll feel it. I will relive those emotions as soon as we get round. You're going to know exactly how I felt about this situation. As Tiny Tiger gets taken out once again, as we're over here into the homeward stretch here. Something's coming up on my back. I don't know if it's a missile, I don't know if it's one of those time warp things, but we're in big trouble here. Something's closing in to get me with the time warp. We are so close to the finish line here. Another one gave me, but I was too busy bouncing and just managed to face off. All I've got is one of those little green bottles, and it's not like a Mario Banana where you can use it to stave off incoming projectiles. And N60 Sean redeems himself for his go-kart in real life ineptness and manages to win Crash Team Racing. But so Engine was my character, man. Engine was my character when playing this. I was who I was always. Well, I tried to play as Pinstripe a couple of times, I think, but I think I was pretty dead set on just staying as Engine. Here's a couple more races for those of you who might be interested in seeing more of the tracks, and maybe just an opportunity for us to hang out and have a little chat. As you know, we're heading into N60 Mania season, and as we saw in the last N60 video, we've got we're going to have a Money in the Bank match. Let me know, you guys, in the comments whether what you reckon we should do with that. I reckon I'm just going to put a poll up for you guys to choose everybody who's in it. Probably just do that. And also, as well, there will be a World Meme Championship match. Jake Paul, who won the Royal Rumble, the Royal Meme Rumble, will be trying to avenge his buddy Ali A to try and win back the meme championship for Big Chungus. Yeah, that's right. He's still going, all right? He's still Big Chungus. Oh, this was a sad moment. Going straight into first with this TNT bus. See, I was quite good at this track as well. The old Papu Papu Pyramids one. Because in going back to Crash Team Racing, if it excuse me 1 second, there's a mixture of like just the original CTR tracks, but also like the Crash Nitro kart tracks. And I struggled with those. Those were a little bit harder. Mainly because I hadn't played the game. I've got the game somewhere. It's in like my PS2 box somewhere in my cupboard, but I think there was a couple of those tracks, and I was a little bit all at sea with this. It is mad, like how easy it is to remember all of these tracks. Like, bearing in mind, I probably haven't played this game for quite a while. All of the memories of all the little shortcuts and stuff came back. See, Tiny Tiger again. Not only was he, this was sad, man. I kept getting caught by this corner. Like he knows the shortcuts. I think there was a bit earlier you see him fly off and taking a little sneaky shortcut. I forgot about the shortcut. But yeah, Tiny Tiger, proper gamer people, and also a kart rammer as well. Although, like I said, it was definitely my fault. Wonder who he is. Wonder if he's like another YouTuber somewhere with this content. See you later, Tiny Tiger. And if we can fish him out. And then you can see the race from his perspective. I don't remember speaking to him. He's probably a really lovely man. Or woman? I cannot remember. Oh, listen. Foolish N60 Sean. Is that going to cost N60 Sean the match here? Can N60 Sean commentate on another game without doing so in the style of a WWE contest, as he makes a grave error there, rams straight in on the final lap, inches before the finishing line, and this made me so sad. Such a moron. That was dumb. That was dumb and sad. But second though. How's my buddy Luke, who was still the polar bear? No, he's not. I think he's still kind of at the back. He was really good at go-karts, my mate. So what was quite nice, my mate won the go-karts. He was like really, really good at the go-karts, and not quite so hot on the old CTR. But then I was really rubbish at the go-karts, and then was flying the flag for us in CTR. So you know, a good merger of skill sets, as it were. Which was nice. I think we played. Got another track to show you. So this one was Clockwork Wumper. This was hard. This one. This is sort of more like your Rainbow Road end of things here. Still stuck with engine though. I think I had a yeah. This is going to be a sadder time for N60 Sean here. This is going to be like. Yeah, this is all at sea already. I think this might have been when we were testing it out just beforehand, like having a little practice. So I think this is So this one was me just having a quick practice before we started the proper recorded races, which we had at the beginning. So at the moment I'm trying to remember what all the buttons are, hence why I'm like sort of looking behind me, not really power sliding very well, kind of like what on earth is going on here. So trying to get back to grips with the physics. Getting back to grips with the physics of things to speak like an actual gaming journalist. And this also caught me out as well. The exclamation marks, which then set a trap. So I'm pretty sure this, unless they've added new tracks, which I'm not sure they have, I think they've just remastered old ones, but I think this is from the Nitro kart stuff, I think. But yeah, I wasn't quite so hot on this one. See, look, I'm not taking corners as smoothly as I would like. Bashing into stuff as well. Shameful. Although I love the Uka Uka masks. I think if there was going to be one piece of gaming merchandise that I'd probably spend quite a lot of money on, it would be to have a massive like Uka Uka mask on the wall. I'd say like, oi, Crash Team Racing developers, help a guy out with his big Uka Uka mask, but like, you know, they took me to a lovely go-karting thing, fed me loads of delicious burgers, can't start asking them for massive novelty masks. Oh, see, getting caught out by that every single time. Every single time. I think got one more lap of this to go. Also as well, guys, let me know in the comments if there's any dream match requests that you'd like to make for N60 Mania. Whack those down in the comments as well. I'm sure we'll have a couple of fan request situations in there. Keep an eye on the communities tab. I'm guessing that's still a thing. Not like they're not. Could be just a feature that's just been completely deleted. I've just not known about it. Instead of being a little bit absent from YouTube for a while. Am I going to get blasted it? Fifth as well is I was disappointed with this. I was starting to worry that I was going to be as rubbish at this as I was at the actual go-karts. But I think, you know, we're getting towards the end. Do I nail this bit? Come on, sure, nail this bit, nail this bit. Oh, he's nailed the... Oh, no, he hasn't nailed the cogs. He very much hasn't nailed the cogs. And also, just through my natural competitiveness, I was also really aware that I didn't want to get beat by my mate who'd already trounced me in the actual go-karts. Oh, my days. And I think he's getting close as well. Or unless he does beat me. I can't remember. But yeah, so that was Crash Team Racing. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. It was a silly, silly day. Thank you so much to the Crash Team Racing guys for inviting me. But it's quite nice because, oh gosh, I'm all over the place there. It's quite nice because this was legitimately one of my favourite games when I was younger. So to get the opportunity to go and play it in its remastered glory was really nice. And also just grateful for you guys because I don't get to do these things if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much again. And I hope you enjoyed this impromptu little hangout. So I've actually been got quite a few matches recorded, and also mainly because a lot of you have been asking for this, I'm going to bring the Dan TDM My Career series back again. So I've got a few more episodes of those lined up. So I think, yeah, there will be more matches. And of course, N60 Mania season is coming up, so we can get hype for that and then see what the future holds for future WWE narrative-based YouTuber things. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me for that one. I've been N60 Sean. See you next time. Bye-bye.